Okay, using the Create software and corners and advanced corners, sometimes the system needs to be modified or customized in order to let us do what we want to do. So in this case, I'm going to make a mat 17 by 21. I'm going to add an opening. I'm going to make it 12 inches wide. I'm going to make it 2.5 inches from the top. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pick this corner. I'm going to go to the Southwest Library. Remember that, Southwest Library. And this is reverse Tahoes. And when I go to advanced, I want to make D1 8 inches, negative 8 inches. So I'm going to click on the down button as far as it'll let me go, and it'll only let me go to -5. Well, that's not good because I want it to be -8. So let's cancel out of this, cancel out of this. Before we do this, I should explain each one of these entries has a corresponding library file. We're going to go find this library file and find out what corner file makes this reverse Tahoes. Okay, so let's do that. So let's open Notepad and let's click on File and Open. And let's go to C:, Program Files x86, Eclipse, Corners. Now it's not showing me any files here because it's only looking for text files because that's the default for Notepad. So let's click on the drop down and say All Files. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a couple things here quick before we go find our file. This is the arch corner. This is the bitmap that goes on the corner buttons that shows every position an arch corner can be used on. This is actually the corner file itself, MWC, for Matt Ryder Corner. Now, Arian, same thing, but Arrow has the bitmap, it has the corner file, and it has these 4 bitmaps because Arrow actually has an advanced tab that we can use. And so we need bitmaps to show us the dimensions that we're adjusting. Okay, now we're going to look for reverse Tahoes, but first we got to find out what file actually controls it or makes it. And that's in the Southwest Library. So let's type down here, Southwest. And you can see it brings up an MWL. That's a Matt Ryder library, corner library. So let's open that one. All right, so this is the corner library. And it says, hey, look, this is the title of it. It's called Southwest. And here's the corners that are in it. Now we want to find the corner named reverse Tahoes. So we'll scroll down until we find reverse Tahoes. Now it says the bitmap for this, or the picture for the corner file, is rtahoes.bmp. We could replace that with some corner bitmap that we made. The top mat is Tahoes reverse, and the bottom is Tahoes reverse. And the minimum size that it can be made is 0.5. And by default, it comes in at 1. And the symmetry is 1. The symmetry is not used. So now we need to go find this file, reverse Tahoes MWC. So let's copy that. Let's go to File. Let's go to Open. We go to the same place, C:, Program Files, Eclipse, Corners. Show me all the files. Oh, that's custom. Corners. There we go. Now let's paste in here this and hit Open. And there's our file. Now, D1 can only go to -5, and that's what we experienced. We wanted it to go more. So let's just put more in there. Let's put negative, I don't know, whatever you want, -10. It could be -99, and then we'll never run into a problem. And then D2, this is the default size, and this is the minimum size. And D4, might as well put -99 in there too, because we might want to make it really big one day. And this is actually the instructions for making the corner. So we've made those changes. So let's hit File and Save. Okay, now we're done with that. So let's bring the Create software back up. Now let's go back to our corner. Let's click on the Southwest Library. Let's click on Reverse Tajos and Advanced. And D4, we're going to set it 0 because we want it to go straight down. And D1, now if we click the down arrow with the right mouse button, see it keeps going. It'll go to 99. We don't need that. So we want it to be -8. And let's click OK. And then let's apply it to that corner only. And there you go. It went past 5. So that's how you modify a custom corner or customize the corners.